Okay, this is the real reason why some Yorubas hate Igbo so much. And you know the reason they hate Igbo so much? It is not because Igbos did anything historically to the Yorubas.
This is the kind of message we all need to pay attention. This is the kind of message, information that we all need to pay attention for, because this our brother, he's from Yoruba land, and this our brother don't finally come out to explain and expose everything that each and every one of us need to know about what is happening right now in Yoruba land. He said that the reason why Yoruba people don't want to accommodate Igbo people is because of Igbo people are Igbo people are successful people. That is why Yoruba people are hating on them. So just take on to your time and watch this video. After you finish watching this video, please drop your own opinion in the comment section, and don't forget to tag Yoruba people in the comment section so that they can be able to watch this video and they correct themselves. Because even if they watch this video, they will not agree that this our brother is saying the truth or their brother is saying the truth. They might even do the worst. So share this video and leave your comment.
Okay, this is the real reason why some Yorubas hate Igbo so much. And you know the reason they hate Igbo so much? It is not because Igbos did anything historically to the Yorubas. No. Meanwhile, it was Fulanese that took Ilorin from Yorubas. Yorubas does not hate Fulanese the way they hate Igbos. Because the Igbos are the ones who always tell them the truth of their weaknesses. And that weaknesses is that Yorubas want to actually eat their cake and still have it. Not all of them though. Some of them, and especially most of them who are not educated enough, they want to eat their cake and still have it. They will sell their land to the Igbos, and Igbos are buying these lands that they are selling to them in the name that we are one Nigeria, they are one country. So everywhere is home, right? One country, everywhere is home. Then they will come back and go back to say, no, this land they have sold to them, they are taking it over now. Does it make sense to you? These are the people who hold one Nigeria together. They want Nigeria to be one indivisible country. Yet they do not want Igbos to live in their land, but they want one Nigeria. Now Igbos say that no, there is nothing one about Nigeria. Since when we buy land in Yoruba land, and we occupy land, develop this land, eventually they will say, no, we are taking over their land. Now let us go our separate ways so that we will stop buying land. We will buy land in the name that we are buying land in a foreign country, not buying land in our country. Yorubas say no, because Fulani oligarch favors them. Fulani gives them 8 years. As per, they represent the southern part of Nigeria. Fulani take 8 years. The north, which is the Hausas in the north, the majority, they are the pawn. Just like the majority in the south are the pawn, the south and the southeast, as per geographical division done by the Britain. So the Yorubas are the minority in the south, because if you bring south together, eastern region consists of south. So, but south was actually removed from the east, so that there will be division that will weaken the Igbo people. You will find the people bearing Igbo name, yet they are not Igbo. You find people speaking Igbo. They told them, no, they are not Igbo. So this is the confusion that we have seen. Now tell me, be the judge. If we say that we want to go our separate ways, having seen that Fulanis have taken monopoly over business. Fulanis have taken monopoly over politics. They don't have the number. They are 15 million 2 years ago, but now they are 20 million because their number keep on ramping up every day, because since Buhari took over power, Fulani population increased drastically. How it increased is history. So, because we admonish the behaviors of Yorubas, they always want to stand in the middle. Not all of them. There are good Yorubas. There are a lot of friends of mine who are Yorubas. And I believe they understand this, because that is what has kept Nigeria under this bondage that we are living in today. So if you know it is not one Nigeria, why do you insist that it is one Nigeria? Because you are now fighting that Igbos are taking over your land. These lands, they bought it. They paid for it. They develop it. After they develop it, you want to now champion it to be your land. You sold it to them. You want to now claim they are taking over your land. Are you insane? Dude, you guys are so entitled. You guys are so entitled and emboldened to the point that you don't realize that you cannot sell your land and still have it. You sold it to them under rhetoric of one Nigeria, and they bought it because they believe that Nigeria is one. And you go behind down and telling the government that Igbos are taking your land. You cry one Nigeria, but you don't want Igbos to vote in Lagos. Then, when Igbos talk about your inconsistencies and your, snake behavior, then you will detest Igbos, you will hate them, you will go about telling people that Igbos are the ones committing crime all over the world, just like you are doing in South Africa. They are selling powder all over South Africa, even when the opposite is the case, because you are selling powder in South Africa, you are committing fraud in South Africa, you are doing everything that is being talked about in South Africa. No one talks about it because Igbos don't have time that you have to come out there and validating the accusation by people. Hence, you are doing that unabated. But I have time now. Anywhere I hear a Yoruba person now accusing Igbos of committing crime all over the world and now exonerating themselves, this is exactly what Yorubas did. They lost a Lauren to Fulani because Afonja thought that I can make peace with my enemy. I can make peace with people who love me so that I can use them to defeat those who I feel like I don't like. That's what y'all did in history. You lost a Lauren and you still carrying out this behavior. That is very bad. If you do not like Igbos, you guys are always the ones who stand in the middle, because you guys are South. We are all South. In the northern Nigeria, the Hausa Fulanis, they give 8 years to South, give 8 years to North. And you guys are always the ones receiving that 8 years. That's why you champion one Nigeria. You do not have resources that sustain Nigeria. You only have seaport in Lagos. They made Lagos to be like the business hub. Even though you are not contributing, you don't have natural gas. I don't think there is any mineral that has been discovered in the western Nigeria. Yet, you guys still cry foul all the time. Igbos are taking over your land. What exactly is that thing they are taking? Did they not buy those land from you? If they haven't bought these lands from you, come out and tell us they occupy your land and they didn't buy it. Then when you cry, your government of Lagos will start demolishing Igbo people's property. Yet you cry one Nigeria. As long as people like this element of people are still existing in Nigeria, there will be nothing like one Nigeria. There is nothing like one Nigeria. We are deceiving ourselves, and all of you will continue to bear the consequences. Fulani are actually making their way to Oyo. From there, they will continue to make their way to Yoruba land. You don't have that. You don't cry about that. It is Igbos that are coming and buying properties and developing it in Yoruba land because they believe it is one Nigeria. You guys still think that you can be sneaky and then be successful. It is impossible. You choose to be sneaky or you choose to be successful. That's how it is. You got the same thing applicable with Edo people. Edo people cannot take responsibility. All they do is scapegoating the Igbos, because they believe that they are intimidated by the Igbos. All the crime they are saying to the world that Igbos are committing, they are part of the people committing it. When they are caught, they say they are Igbos. The same applicable to some of the Yorubas. When they are caught, they claim they are Igbos. I think it is time Igbo people wake up to admonish and reciprocate the same thing these bigots are doing. We don't need to